Hello, welcome back to Spain slash Castille. Last time we ended up in a Regency Council, and other than that we didn't really do much. Some more colonization, some more potential vassalization of Ferrara here, which would be good. Hungarians are actually having some trouble with the Protestant zealots, which is quite fun to watch, but that doesn't really matter. What we will be doing now in this episode is most likely prepare for a war against Portugal and one against France. Why would we want to fight France, you might ask? Well, I want them gone. And I'm pretty sure Burgundy does the same, and I'll probably get into war with Burgundy down the line because of it, but well, I can live with that, I'm pretty sure. So what we will be doing is fabricating a claim on France, or Poitou in this case, not France itself, and what we'll be doing is taking most likely 4 provinces: Limousin, Auvergne, Lyonnais and Dauphine. By taking Dauphine, I'll be releasing Provence again, and then I can take 3 more provinces from them for free. And I'll probably go ahead and annex Guyane once they actually caught Auvergne and potentially Lyonnais for me. So we'll see how that goes out. Potentially I'll simply hand out Lyonnais to Provence, and thus it should work just fine. It's also real tempting to end up in a war with Great Britain before that, simply because of the fact that I can then take this one province here that is quite ugly and quite annoying. So I think I'll just fabricate a claim on it. And we'll also most likely get ourselves in a colonial war at the very same time. Try to take these, or take the provinces or colonies from them, and thus we can all live happily ever after, more or less. But we'll have to see how or if we'll do that. But if that's the plan, I'll most likely set up a rather huge army in this area, so I can march over here and also march north and take the colonies. If I do that, I'm pretty sure that I'll get everything for myself. But I'm also in a position where I like to some extent, try and get myself these 3 coastal provinces before I actually start causing some more, well, how should I put it, some more severe problems for Great Britain. So we'll have to consider that, and then we'll see if we want to end up in a war not with them right from the get-go. But as I was saying, there's probably some wars I will be fighting as soon as I'm out of the Regency Council. One of them is Portugal and France, and the second one is probably Cherokee, Aztecs, most likely Mali and Benin. So we'll have to, there's a lot of targets and a lot of time to fight them, so it shouldn't actually be a problem. As I've said, this is mostly Spain is the Emperor, kind of do the own little thing here. But I will not be focusing on getting my ass into the Holy Roman Empire right from the get-go. There's no real point in that. At least as far as I can see, simply because of, well, I can have just Austria do most of the reforms for me, and thus I would be happy with that. Austria will of course most likely pose a problem, so will most likely Bohemia once it comes to integrating the Holy Roman Empire, but I can live with that. And as I said, I would be happy if they actually pulled some of these for me up until Eviger Landfriede probably, and then I'll probably step in, force them to vote for me. So we'll see how things turn out. But for now, I'll invest into some new cardinals. Keep Austria out of the Holy See is probably of my or in my best interest here. So with that, I'll do some more colonization and wait until the damned Regency Council is over with. So we'll see how things turn out. Apparently I complained enough last time to get a 3-point stability here. Saints performs a miracle. We'll take that point stability, should be just fine. And as you can see, 2 of the colonies here are closing in on, well, finishing stages, I guess. And I think I'll actually just go ahead and continue taking or creating colonies in this area to just get that done with, more or less. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But for now, we'll most likely colonize inland here, although I should potentially have started or created a colony rather over in Africa, get myself close to Benin, as it potentially was the intentional goal here. So I should potentially have started a colony there instead. But I'll do that next time, and we'll see how it goes. I think we're still waiting for, we're waiting for that colonist to arrive, that's why. There we go. So yeah, Ivory Coast is done, and I have another colony here, or colonist. Ivory Coast, Gold Coast can be colonized then. And I'll just keep on until I have these, or the area here, I guess, and then we'll be going after Benin and Portugal here. As you can see, they're actually taking this one, and that I do not appreciate at all. But nothing I can do with it. Apparently I did not record. Apologies if I messed up again with that you get a silent area, but that doesn't really matter. What I was saying, or trying to say here, is that we have gotten ourselves the new king on the throne, and with that we also have a new heir, which is quite good. And I didn't actually notice this, but Great Britain is potentially something that I can claim if I'm lucky. So yeah, I could potentially get a union with Great Britain, and thus I would not benefit from actually going to war with this area. So we'll have to see if I'll actually end up in a union with them by not chance but brute force. That could potentially be a very possible move. Other than that, I didn't really say much. That we were colonizing down here and most likely going to declare war on Portugal soon, but it'll have to be postponed a little bit because my claims have just run out of date, so I'll have to reforge them. It takes about 2 years. Meanwhile, we could potentially go for a war against the French here, but as you can see, that list of allies is rather long. Burgundy and Ferrara will both join though, which is good. Ferrara can probably be vassalized, and we'll do that just first. Send a gift of 75, and then just go for the peaceful vassalization right afterwards. I'll probably do another thing here, a forceful vassalization, I guess I could call it, of... yeah, I'll take that royal marriage, I guess. Yeah, I need the royal marriage as well here. So there we go. We have gotten ourselves a new vassal. And that's quite good. But as you can see there, Mantua will actually join in. And thus I could go for straight out a vassalization of an elector without actually having to deal with the emperor myself. And also, as you can see, that would actually screw things up in terms of overthrow Austria, because apparently the empire hate Austria right now. So I should probably go after someone else like Cologne, Pomerania, Saxony. And with that note, I might actually try and simply go, as you can see, they're allied with France. So if I get Trier and Mantua in this war, then I'm pretty sure I will be just fine. So we'll be seeing how this turns out. If I'm lucky, Burgundy will then take Trier for me or siege it, and I can make peace, I think, I hope. I am honestly not sure, but if I take Trier and Mantua, then definitely Austria will be toppled, and as such I should potentially go after Pomerania and someone else as well then, if I vassalize those two. So we might actually go for overthrow Austria already now. We'll see how it turns out. But for now, army maintenance at full. Move my troops into position. The reason why I'm earning so much money, I think, is because I need to set up a couple of new colonies, and that is completely correct. The colonists, I think, are already been sent, or 8 colonists at least have been sent. And I think let's see here, I'll recall this guy, and I'll have him create another colony down here in, no, we will not, they're too aggressive, honestly. So we'll create another colony down here. And once those have been created, I will not be making as much money again. But yeah, I'll be moving these guys to the French front line, and we'll be preparing for war here. We'll see if we can actually snatch Mantua, Trier, and potentially another elector. That should, I think, be enough to. Brandenburg will be joining in as well. Trier, Mantua. So potentially here, I could actually. I'm a little bit unsure. Brandenburg is a little bit too big to vassalize, I think. But well, we can at least give it a go. Guyenne has 21,000 troops they too can help with here. So it will be interesting, that is to say the very least. I'll just get military access from these two, because, well, I can't live with the problem. I'll have to march over there eventually, and it's better to just have everything done before the war has begun. So here we are, call all willing allies. Burgundy will join in. They have about 100k troops, I think. Let's take a quick look at that while we're at it on military armies. my bet is on the Ottomans or the Austrians on the top. Wow, I missed quite badly. Spain and Burgundy, me and Burgundy, best pals ever. So yeah, we both have quite a lot of troops. I have the greatest force limits and manpower though, so that's kind of funny. France only has 48,000, Austria only has 46, so I could potentially have taken these guys on my own. But we'll see who actually joins in here. Savoy and Milan both decided military access. Let's see, Mantua has joined in, Trier has joined in, and Brandenburg has joined in. So potentially I could get 3 electors. If not, I'll simply have to go off the, as you can see here, Pomerania, vassalize them, and then probably bribe my way out of the war with Austria and Bohemia. That is potentially a way to do it. Or I could simply do the real dirty thing, I guess, and declare a war on Lithuania, and thus get away with it a little bit cheaper, I think. So as you can see, Lithuania ain't that big, neither is Poland or Bohemia. So if I can get, let's see here, military access from, I don't know, Livonian Order, simply pounce them down here, then I can basically take Pomerania right now, and that would be enough to put me in a position where I have complete control over basically everything that's going on. So we'll see how this war goes. If I can get, as I said, the vassals I want, Trier and Mantua, and most likely go after Pomerania as well. Brandenburg is a little bit too big to vassalize, I think. I can always hope now that Bohemia actually cuts them down to size, takes Hinterpommern, Anhalt, Altmark. As long as they take 2 or 3 provinces, I think I can actually vassalize them. So if that happens, then Brandenburg will definitely be the target instead. We'll see how things turn out. As you can see, battles are far bloodier now. This is definitely a fact. How many were 60,000 met 100 and something, 110,000. And as a result, or direct result, they lost about, what, 30,000. They lost half of their forces compared to 16,000 of us. 2 to 1 in death toll, more or less. And I'm really tempted now to try and hunt down the smaller armies here, simply destroy them, get that done. But as you can see here, we're actually attacking, or they are attacking me, and that crossing bonus is really helping. But as now, my people are starting to rout here, so hopefully I thought, or I had hopes that this big army here would actually join my small army, but I might actually lose this battle and thus get myself into kind of a little bit of a trouble here. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'll be moving these guys, I think, down here to try and back them up, and hopefully it will work out as well intended to some extent. I'll cut this one in half and move it down to help the siege. Yeah, we did lose that battle and we lost a lot of men. These guys will most likely, oh, they only run to Barcelona. Good. And I think I should also go ahead and boost my, nope. I'll save diplomatic points for the time being, no real reason to waste them. But yeah, we do have 10% war score already, and that is purely from battles, I think. So we're doing pretty well for ourselves. The Burgundy guys will most likely do a lot of battles and victories for me here. We won the Battle of Mantua, apparently, so that's good. And I can see that Milan actually joined into this war, which kind of is bad. I think we'll go ahead and pointless distractions. I don't need any more prestige, so it's not really an issue for me, I guess I could say. But yeah, for the time being, I'll be trying to siege these two, take them, basically vassalize Mantua. I'm pretty sure that I can't actually vassalize Milan at all. No, 150%. And how much would it actually cost to vassalize Mantua? I'm pretty sure that's about 80. Yeah, 76%. So I will be able to vassalize them. And of course, everyone will hate my guts for it, but I can live with it. Not really a problem. And I'll also go ahead and vassalize Trier. Let's see how much would that cost. 34%. Brandenburg. 156. So yeah, I need Bohemia to take 2 or 3 provinces simply. I think that should be enough, hopefully. But once again, I can't actually promise anything or guess or anything like that. What is tempting here to is to take Parma and Cremona, and then, or at least try and take them and then sell them over to. No, so I don't actually have to take any provinces inside of the empire now that I think about it, because of the fact that if I form the empire, I'll get them for free. So we'll just live with that. So we'll continue this war and we'll see how things turn out. Finally been able to unlock National Bank, yearly inflation reduction plus 10. That should help by quite a bit, really. And, well, other than that, we'll also soon get the heavy combat ability ship for ships, plus 10%, which means I should actually build some other ones. And also, once we get this one, the global settler increase will increase by 25 again. So, getting that next idea, or idea set, is potentially a good thing. Or, although getting these 4 will actually be enough to push me over there. So, I'll just, I guess I'll just keep on as I have. And also we have gotten an extra 3-point stability. The Milanese are basically soon out of the war. Burgundy is sieging a lot of stuff for me. I'm currently in the process of sieging Trier. So all is more or less going as planned, I guess I could say. So with that in mind, we'll see how things end up turning out. But I just noticed that I have been doing this for a little while now. So we'll finish this next episode. But as I said, potentially now we have the key to getting the Holy Roman Empire, or controlling the Holy Roman Empire as it were, and thus we will most likely start some war against Burgundy, basically kick them out of the Holy Roman Empire. Most likely do the same with everyone who holds land that shouldn't hold land. That would say that I will most likely have to, as I said, kill quite a bit of Burgundy. Denmark will get their asses kicked, Venice will hurt a bit. So yeah, there's a lot of targets here in play, and we'll see how that goes. But as you can see from the war score here, we have Trier, we have Milan, we have Mantua, and Brandenburg. So I'm still a little bit waiting patiently, and I know what else to say. I'm waiting patiently to see how this actually turns out, but because I haven't actually checked the war. So attacker against Bohemia. So Bohemia will actually just, I guess, aim to cut them down a little bit size since they actually attacked them. So it'll be interesting to see how severely Bohemia decides to slap their wrists, more or less. But as I said, this will be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.